In 2026, the people building your future have a secret operating system. It's not a piece of software. It's a roadmap to your extinction. While you were arguing about politics, the elite were sinking 7 ideologies into one chilling narrative. They call it the TESCREAL agenda. We're talking about transhumanism, effective altruism, and even cosmism, all seemingly innocent, right? Intellectual pursuits for the elite? But what if I told you they're forming a new, unified conspiracy theory that's set to dominate 2026? Forget everything you thought you knew about the future of thought, because right now, a truly wild concept is taking shape. It's a shocking revelation linking 7 distinct ideologies into one coherent, unsettling narrative. Are you brave enough to confront the most bizarre conspiracy theory of 2026? We're diving deep into the TESCREAL agenda, a chilling fusion of ideas that's quietly gaining traction in the dark corners of the internet and the highest halls of power. This acronym links 7 ideologies into one chilling narrative. Most creators will tell you these are just hobbies for billionaires. They're lying. By the time we hit folder number 7, you'll realize why the elite are buying bunkers in New Zealand while the rest of the world burns. Let's deconstruct the monster. To understand why people are panicking in 2026, we first have to deconstruct the monster. TESCREAL isn't just a word, it's an acronym. It represents 7 movements that, until recently, most people viewed as separate tech bro hobbies. But now, they're being seen as the 7 pillars of a new world order. Let's break them down. T is for transhumanism. This is the bedrock. It's the belief that we should use technology to enhance human biological limitations. Think Elon Musk's Neuralink or radical life extension. It's the idea that being human is just a starting point. E is for extropianism. This is transhumanism's aggressive older brother. It's the philosophy of limitless improvement. It rejects the idea of entropy or decay. If there's a limit, an extropian wants to smash it, whether that's the speed of light or the capacity of the human brain. S is for singularitarianism. This is the belief that we are approaching the singularity, a point where artificial intelligence exceeds human intelligence so rapidly that human history as we know it ends. For followers of this, AI isn't a tool, it's a successor. C is for cosmism. Originating in Russia, this is the radical belief that humanity's destiny is to colonize the stars and even resurrect the dead through future technology. It's the space race turned into a literal religion. R is for rationalism, not the be logical kind your teacher taught you. This is the Silicon Valley rationalism. Think sites like Less Wrong. It's a subculture obsessed with stripping away human bias and using pure, cold Bayesian logic to solve every problem, from dating to the end of the world. E is for effective altruism, or EA. On the surface, it sounds great. Use data to do the most good. But in the TESCREAL context, it has evolved. It's become a mathematical justification for ignoring current suffering in favor of optimizing the distant future. And finally, L, Longtermism. This is the final boss of the acronym. It argues that there could be trillions of humans living in the future, and therefore, the lives of those potential humans matter more than the 8 billion people alive today. On their own, these are academic debates. But in 2026, the conspiracy theory claims they have merged. The question is, how did these cutting-edge intellectual pursuits become the bedrock of a conspiracy? But here's the twist. These aren't separate ideas anymore. They have coalesced. The conspiracy claims a secret sync occurred, a unified roadmap where the Silicon Valley elite have mentally checked out of the human contract. They call it the Great Decoupling. Why are they obsessed with Mars while Earth burns? Why are they pouring billions into AI safety while millions lose their jobs? It's because in their rationalist view, you are a minor glitch. If they can build a superintelligence, they win the game of existence, even if you lose everything. Proponents of this theory argue that the Silicon Valley elite are no longer just building apps. They are building a new reality. They point to the way effective altruism, the money, fuels long-termism, the goal, which utilizes artificial intelligence, the tool, to achieve transhumanism, the upgrade. The evidence cited by theorists in 2026 often points to the bizarre bunker culture of the tech elite, massive underground complexes in New Zealand, and the rise of pronatalism, where tech billionaires are urged to have dozens of children to save the gene pool. To a conspiracy theorist, these aren't just eccentricities. They are the maneuvers of a group that has already mentally checked out of the current human contract. So where did this come from? While the term TESCREAL was actually coined a few years ago by researchers Emil Torres and Timnit Gebru to critique these ideologies, it didn't hit the mainstream until late 2025. It started as a viral thread on a decentralized social media platform, a 50-part breakdown claiming that a secret summit in Switzerland had officially synced these 7 movements into a single political lobby. But the theory exploded because of the socio-political climate of 2026. We are living in a time of unprecedented anxiety. AI has reached a level of sophistication where the uncanny valley is everywhere. Deepfakes are indistinguishable from reality. Wealth disparity has reached a breaking point where the top 0.001% aren't just richer, they seem to be living in a different biological reality. The TESCREAL agenda became the grand unified theory for everyone who felt left behind. It's the 2026 version of the Illuminati, but instead of hooded robes and secret handshakes, the villains wear all-bird sneakers and talk about risk mitigation and substrate independence. The influencers propagating this theory range from neo-Luddite activists to populist politicians. They argue that the TESCREAL philosophies represent a radical redefinition of humanity, driven by an elite few seeking to control or transcend traditional societal structures. They aren't just trying to lead us, they're trying to replace us. This is the danger of the narrative. When we lump complex philosophies together into a conspiracy, we lose the ability to have a nuanced conversation. If we dismiss all effective altruism as a cult-like plot, we might stop funding charities that actually save lives today. If we see all transhumanism as a move toward digital dictatorship, we might ban medical technologies that could cure paralysis or Alzheimer. But the conspiracy also touches on a profound truth. The people shaping our future do hold these beliefs, and their beliefs do have consequences. When a CEO decides that the long-term survival of the species justifies the short-term suffering of thousands of workers, that's not just a theory, that's a management strategy. As we navigate the rest of 2026, the TESCREAL agenda will likely grow. It is the perfect story for our times. It has high-tech gadgets, shadowy billionaires, and the highest stakes possible, the survival of the human soul. So is the TESCREAL agenda a bizarre conspiracy, or is it simply the logical conclusion of a world run by data and silicon? The truth is likely somewhere in the middle. While there may not be a secret room where people sit around a table with a TESCREAL logo, the convergence of these ideas is very real. These philosophies are the operating system for the people building our future. The challenge for us, the people living in that future, is to stay awake. We have to be brave enough to confront these ideas without falling into the trap of mindless paranoia. We must distinguish between genuine scientific inquiry and narratives designed to consolidate power. The TESCREAL agenda is the newest rabbit hole. And as we've seen, once you go down, the world never looks the same again. What do you think? Are these 7 ideas the blueprint for a better world, or a roadmap to our extinction? Let us know in the comments. And remember, the future is coming, whether you're ready for it or not.